Kickoff here and all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Purdue's offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Had to throw it before he wanted.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feel this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Bunch formation for these receivers. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
Off the RPO, complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Dumps it to the back. Gets open down the middle. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And a great job by the QB. Find the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal as they look for the first score of the day. Flips it out to the back. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and they punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Back to throw, it's Cunningham. Intercepted, the defense is set him up.
So when you come out of your own end zone, you know, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of that. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. First and goal for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Got his man quickly. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they try to get the defense off balance and go out wide, and they were ready. Just like first down, just like second down. They gave up some yards on this drive, but really bowed their neck up, and a big fourth down decision looming for this offense.
Making side adjustments here. Snap in the shotgun. And it's picked off at the goal line. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback were smaller, and they close a lot quicker. So you know.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get this.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now this offense is back on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants to take the top off. And he will house it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To the air, it's Cunningham. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week's starting a little sluggish. They got to find it.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, you saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out. He's not resting on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his first sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. This offense has it with really good field position. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds a man in the middle. Ripping off the good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take it?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right now.
Turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
pocket. You're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in. Opportunity to force a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Corners are walked up tight. Dropping back, it's Cunningham. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and trying to make it happen with the defense.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware.
There he goes at the 20. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
And the pressure gets there. And down
been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Rushes on him, and he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might be changing the route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Zings it complete to the right. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
And what moves this guy has. The juice, the wiggle, the squirts just went right past him to pick up the 1st down. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home team.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Now let's take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Peden Stadium. but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Buffalo. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Back to pass, it's Cunningham. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Boilermakers headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Under fire. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Quick strike complete. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Taking it the other way. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Okay, ready?
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Cunningham. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things, because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. You got to do a better job reeling it in.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires deep toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Back to pass on second down. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Thanks to grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Tyron finds a soft spot. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's looking to throw. Big fella moving. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
That's a big missed opportunity there, and sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open guy.
No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, put it back. Listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Looking for a man. It's Cunningham. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. And you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go up top on second and short. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38.
Let's go!
He'll ride his man on the option. They'll give it to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. And he's got a touchdown. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Grace. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oregon is ahead early right now, but years past they've had Michael James or Joey Harrington. They don't have that guy this year, and that's why this is tight. They're up by 10 over Kennesaw State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Cunningham. Just a little off. Incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Well, coming out of the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the third quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
On third down, he drops the throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Quick completion on the out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
On the set. Offense gets set for second down. They'll go with a direct snap. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skill.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Caught. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. A little release to the back. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play. Big moment.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The give to the tailback. Creates a little space. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Whitaker. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You can tell right away he saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why the...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. And he's going to cruise in with this one. It is a touchdown.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete to the left. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to keep it in the air. He's got him this time. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to...
Yep. Yeah, I hear you. I'm trying to. Yeah, no, niggas can't do that no more. Have people trying to make sure you can't get no job and stuff no more because of the. Just like you have the freedom to be who you are. Because if anybody got an issue with it, it's an issue for you. I don't know how to find this for my uncle. My uncle got me trying to help him use my in a family discount insurance, but nigga ain't told me he gonna be trying to do stuff like I could have jumped ahead of this. He at the store now trying to figure out trying to get my discount, but it ain't at a neighborhood store. He at the automotive store. They work completely different than we do. Like we still under the same umbrella, but they don't know how we operate, and I don't know how they operate. I'm trying to find out, trying to find some stuff I ain't never had to look for before. Mm, yeah. Yeah, he called me. He then found out how much it was. They got to make it for him anyway. I guess he got a new bus, or he trying to get a bus painted. I don't know, but he trying to use a discount, one of my discounts, if I got one. Like I know I got one, I just don't know how to access that mug. And the people in the store don't. Yeah, he if he would have told him, I could have got started on trying to get this information before. He went there yesterday and got some stuff. I guess to clean it and stuff. I don't know, but he ended up now trying to figure it out, and I don't know how to help him out here. I don't. You talking about me? I don't know what he got going on. I'm just gonna assume it's just a new bus that he got, and he trying to get it painted. But he ain't off. He ain't giving me no enough time to or heads up to be able to make this. Yeah, how you gonna be in there and do it? Like, employee discount. Let me see. I've been on the app on former employees, new employees, retirees, celebrate points, discount card. Let me see if I get this car. All right, my fault. I just finished this game real quick. I got a new playbook. That's why the score don't look what it would typically look like. I don't know these plays.
Quick release by the QB. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, I just finished it like right before this one. I got to switch up some of my playing ways, and then I got my teams built a certain way that I guess my tendencies it's been too glaring. So some of the users I done played throughout all three dynasties have been able to have a better understanding of what I'm running.
They'll start this drive going to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse.
I got an entirely new one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver.
Oh, formations too.
They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
To the air on second down. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield.
Well, mine completely different at this point. Hey, but I might have. Ain't no Mike. I got a tight end out here with the Wildfire. God, dog, Mike Dick is going crazy. Yeah. Pure blocker. That boy stats ain't saying nothing about pure blocking though. He can block too though, but you go look at that boy's overall. His overall is different. I was just freshening up my players last night, and I was looking at one of my dudes. I got a 6'3", 246-pound cornerback. This nigga speed of 99, this acceleration 99. This nigga might have to play safety, like 246, 6'3", 246. Oh, what? Where I get this nigga from? Yeah, this nigga finna be Isaiah Simmons out here on my defense next year. He ain't doing much playing this year, but next year it's gonna be his time. 6'4", I was like 6'4", 246. Cause at first I was like, that like I got a big corner. He like 220. Wait. How big did that thing? Did it say he was 246? Oh, I gotta try and figure out where to put him at. Oh yeah. Now Sean Smith was the biggest that I had ever seen, but that was at Miami for a long time. He was like 225, something like that. I think he was like 6'4", 6'5", 225. That nigga was huge, but he was slow because he was 245 pounds or 25 pounds. Oh, I take that back. David Boston was the biggest that I'd ever seen. This nigga was he was like 6'2", 250, and was extremely fast, but he wasn't that good. Yeah. It made sense why he was as big as he was. I know they said he was, but I don't know if he ever tested for it. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't. He was just a big, fast dude. That's one thing Pops used to praise him over. He ain't scared, bro. Yeah, and the results is the same, though. Like, don't matter about him being scared or not. He ain't winning those matchups.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead.
At least he wasn't scared. He stayed saying stuff like that. But he still got ran over, though. Like, I don't think that matters.
That's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
Yeah, they still run them over. They still getting past him. Like, it don't matter that he run through that with heart. Like, they still he getting bested on a regular basis.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete.
They clearing, bro, all the time too. Like not even on no every once in a while type stuff. Like, he lose that matchup a lot.
Too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on.
Got all them muscles for nothing. Them muscles made out of water. I mean, ain't that?
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this
I
offense.
get he ain't.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines
It's a
up
big
in the
ass
slot,
water
because
muscles.
there's a lot of different
You know,
routes
they ain't talking about
he
shit.
can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Yeah, he just wasn't good out in space for real.
First down.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen it big moments in this game. They have been able to
I think it was UCLA, but his teammate caught the most of it. Yeah, slept Bud out there. He slept both of them, but Buddy caught way more of the punishment than the receiver did. I'd have been mad when film popped up, because when you get knocked out, it's just like you just woke up all of a sudden. So they got to give you the information. But when you see it on film, you like, bro, you doing too much. Like, we could have got him. We ain't take all that. How you miss? Why you aim so high? Bruh, well, I'd have missed the game. I'd have lost the day out of my life because you doing too much. Because a lot of those concussions you don't even remember. Like, that whole day be gone. I got yeah, mother be sick. Like, you, man, ain't no telling what bro went through after that. But when that film rolled around, he got a chance to see it. Bro, I gotta holler at you. Yeah, you doing too much, man. He had did enough anyway. He wasn't doing nothing but hitting his head up against the wall. He established himself as being one of the greatest. Like, he ain't need to keep going out there doing that on a regular basis. He had already made hella money. Can't be nothing but going down at this point.